Hello class, today we're going to be reading an excerpt from Down River. Down River is by Will Hobbs. Warning: Storm King Peak is infamous for its extreme weather exposure. In Rotten Rock, 3 have died here. Think before you add your name to the list. So after reading that first paragraph, we want to think, what is it about the extreme weather that has caused 3 to die? Rotten Rock, what's going on? So let's sit back and read a little further and kind of visualize what's happening in the book and see if we can understand what's going on here. People were yelling about how it all happened and what we should have done. Rita was born with a set of lungs, and she was exercising them in spades. A couple of octaves higher, Heather played her screeching violin for all it was worth, as if she could shred Al with her voice alone, while Pug thundered curses and bruises back and forth like a grizzly bear, uncertain whether it was buffing or charging. But most of all, there was Troy. I'd never heard his voice raised before, and he was angry. So let's sit back and let's see if we can understand why Troy is angry. We see there seems to be a lot of confusion going on. People screaming. So let's read a little further here and just kind of envision how everything's taking place. What do you mean having us climb that lousy mountain? Man, look at that sign. 3 people have died on Storm King? You could have got Jesse killed, idiot. So now we can kind of see why there's a lot of confusion, the screaming and everything, people upset with one another. You picked a route, Troy, and it wasn't the one we planned last night. I was confused. So were the rest. They fell silent. What do you mean? Pug demanded. The map, Troy. I guess you chose not to use it. That was a harder route than the one we discussed. Such a valley of curses I've never heard in my life. How come you didn't say something? Pug asked. Troy, what's the navigator day? You all know the rules. I can't believe it, Rita shouted, beside herself. I looked over there and I saw right in Troy's face. I can't believe him, and I can't believe you. You took us up the wrong way. We all could have been killed. Why didn't you look at the map, Troy? So they're talking about a map, and it seems like everybody's feel that they've been in danger, that they could have got killed. What kind of map is it that they're talking about? Are they out traveling? Did they go the wrong direction? Those are the kind of things that we want to be picking out as we read. Troy walked off. I couldn't blame Troy. Nobody else helped him out. It was all I was angry. It was Al I was angry with for risking my life just because of stupid rules. Angry at my dad for letting him do it. And hating Madeline. I went over there. I was going to tell my dad as soon as I got to a telephone. Get me out of here. I rehearsed through clenched teeth. Get me out of here. With the start, I looked up and I saw Freddie had sought me out. I was jumping. What did he want? He didn't say anything at first. He sat down on a rock and looked out across the meadow, turned red and gold with the hard frost of early October. He was watching the piker, a little animal, like a ball of fur, scurried from rock to rock, with a bunch of grass in his mouth. We call them rock rabbits, he said finally. So here we kind of see that they're not in a car, they're not riding or anything like that. So it appears to be that they may be out in the wilderness or something. So what is it, the danger that presented them? We still haven't come across that. Can you imagine the little rock rabbit, as they call it? You know, I didn't say anything. I wish he would leave me alone. Obviously, he thought he was entitled to hit on me because he saved my life. You know what he's doing with that grass? Freddie asked in his musical accent. No, I don't know what he's doing with that grass, I said flatly. He looked at me like maybe we would leave. But he explained, they don't hibernate. They run around all winter under the snow. They have to have something to eat, so they cut grass and dry it all summer and take it underground. They're hay farmers. I've never heard anything like that before, I said sarcastically. Now if I say thank you, will you leave me alone? He was really embarrassed. He stood up quickly. I just wanted to. Oh, forget it. He left, and I felt like a complete heel.